Trent Alexander Arnold just shocked the world and put Liverpool fans absolutely in a stray of anger because he came out and did his presentation with Real Madrid after signing and even shocked the Real Madrid board having his welcome speech in Spanish. My man has been planning this transfer for a numerous amount of months slash years. And you got to thank Agent Bellingham for this. But this man, the whole time, everyone thought he did not speak Spanish. And he came out and shocked the world and said, I'm going to do my speech in Spanish. Darwin Nunez, and Luis Diaz talking, and Trent the whole time knew what they were saying. That's absolutely astonishing. And you know what the best part is? More salt in the wound, man. He said it's signing for Real Madrid does not happen every day. It's a dream come true. This man went from saying his dream was to play for Liverpool, his hometown club, his boyhood club, and instead, now, he's left on a free. He's gone to Real Madrid and said, this is my dream. My dream is really come true. And he even accidentally said in the press conference, by the way, it was a matter of time. I've been waiting a long time to be a Real Madrid player. And then he said, he realized how that sounded. And he was like, actually, I was waiting 2 weeks. Mate, no one's believing that. You've been going to Real Madrid. You've had it in your sights for the past 2 seasons, I believe. There's been reports that, when you've been hanging out around Madrid players like Vinny, Bellingham, and Mbappe, and they just don't allow cameras around because you have already had Real Madrid in sight in a very long time. But I understand Liverpool's, anger towards Trent. He's leaving on a free. He's kind of spat in their face. But at the same time, you kind of have to respect him because he did come in and win everything with you guys. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Champions League with you guys. It's not like he's under promised what he was going to achieve at his boyhood club. Now, he feels as if he gets attacked a lot by English media. He feels as if he'll never be the starter for England as a Liverpool player. And he thinks if he can succeed with Real Madrid and play well with Real Madrid, he'd be able to actually take that next step in his career, which would be getting more playtime in the national team, being able to be a starter in the World Cup, being able to succeed and, abroad, kind of be in the footsteps of David Beckham, an Englishman who went to Real Madrid, as well as something that Jude Bellingham even has done. So I kind of respect it. But the funny thing is, quick little thing, hey, Man United fans, don't look away, look away. Look away! Kobbie Mainoo's already started Spanish speaking lessons last year. He has literally have Real Madrid in his sights as well. My man is adding Trent and Bellingham on Instagram as we speak, man. He's saying, ooh, this Trent strat is fire. All I gotta do is perform well with Man United, let the contract run down, and Real Madrid will be calling my phone, and I'm gonna have my Spanish welcome speech all locked and loaded. My man already knows what he's gonna be doing after United, and I don't blame him because that would be an absolute step up. Going from the worst ever Man United team to Real Madrid, the kings of Europe. That's definitely a step up. And if I was Mainoo, I'd be doing the same thing considering, he could possibly fit into that midfield in the near future. If he could really develop his game considering they missed out on Supamendi. They still have the likes of Camavinga, Chouameni, Valverde, lots of good Jude Bellingham. But Luka Modric is a player that's going to be leaving. Kobbie Mainoo's probably looking at that saying, you know what? If I could really step it up and get some interest from Real Madrid, I could really be helped there. And honestly, Kobbie Mainoo is a very talented player. And I do understand his probably frustration with Man United considering all the pay cuts they've been trying to do, considering he's a young talent, considering Casemiro's making almost $500,000 a week. Kobbie Mainoo, if I've been saying Man United should really think about selling either him or Bruno Fernandes. Due to Bruno Fernandes, being 30 years of age, you cash in now, you get $100 million. Kobbie Mainoo as well. I don't think they both fit in a midfield, but a midfield of Ugarte and Kobbie Mainoo. We've seen them go up against Liverpool and absolutely, play phenomenally. Kobbie Mainoo and Ugarte in the midfield. Obviously, it was short-lived due to injuries, but to me, the potential of that midfield for the system that Ruben Amorim is running is the midfield I would go with. Because Ugarte and Kobbie Mainoo are two runners. They run all over the pitch. They've got tons of gas in the tank. Bruno Fernandes gets lazy at times. He has his moments. But genuinely, Bruno Fernandes doesn't fit in a two-pivot midfield. He doesn't. He's an attacking midfield that needs, space. And with Ruben Amorim in that system, if he's not playing right mid or left mid, he shouldn't be fitting into that double pivot. But at the end of the day, Kobbie Mainoo going to Real Madrid will be a step up, but Trent Alexander Arnold, for Liverpool fans to kind of just absolutely be short-sighted and act like he didn't win them a Champions League, act like he didn't win them a Premier League. He was a successful Liverpool player at his at his club where he grew up as a fan. He achieved it all. He achieved it all. The only thing you can say is, wow, why didn't you let them know and get a transfer fee out of Real Madrid? I understand that part, but we all know that would have got messy, considering how previous transfers have gone, where players want to go to Real Madrid and Real Madrid don't really want to pay the clause. He knew the best way for him to get to Madrid would be on a free, and he's got it done. He's had it planned out for years. That's the truth of the matter. And we have, Trent 2.0 loading up. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Do you think it's a disrespect of Trent Alexander Arnold, preparing himself to speak in Spanish once he was presented by Real Madrid years beforehand? Or did he have the right to do it? And as well as, do you think Kobbie Mainoo will be joining Real Madrid soon? Anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.